Hey guys, Josh here, welcome to a very wet Spa. We are here in our 1996 Williams. It's UTR Legends at Spa in the very adverse, stormy conditions, but we're going to do our best to brave these conditions and hopefully come away with this with our first win of the year. But it's going to be very tough, some very fast guys in here. Anyway, we have 5 lights out then, and away we go in Spa. We are racing, and hopefully we can get a good launch off the line, and it looks like we have, as we've already passed Baronator, and we're actually not too far behind the leading two of Aaron and Brad, of course Brad being a racing Viper. Anyway, we've got onto the curbs then, and we did lose a bit of time then. This is probably going to hurt our momentum up Eau Rouge, but it looks like the cars are squabbling behind, so we shouldn't be too badly affected. But we're going to have to see then, coming up Eau Rouge for the first time in these stormy conditions. You can see our teammates already crashed out, which is a bit of a shame, but I guess, you know, adverse conditions and that very tough to drive. You can see Cornish Pirate is absolutely sailing by, but he's actually outbroke himself, but he's actually going to go straight on and maintain the position. So slightly annoyed about that, but I just use it as motivation to get back past him. I'm not going to hold it against him. And as you can see, then we're running wheel to wheel here and diving down the inside. Can we in this next corner? It could be a possibility, but he's come across us, and now Jessica is on our left, so we can't go for the overtake, and we do kind of get a bit put off there. Not really, not at all their fault, but just a bit of you know, me being a bit sleepy there and making a mistake has actually cost us, and now we're in the clutches of the 2 Ferraris behind. But as you can see, the Williams and the Ferrari absolutely going at it, and look, there's another Ferrari just randomly appeared out of absolutely nowhere. Rhino has just teleported in front of us out of nowhere, but you know, we're going to use that as motivation once again to try and get past him. If you guys do want to join this league, it's on Tuesday nights at 8 PM. Just put a comment down in the comment section below, and I'll send Aaron, who runs the league, over to you, and he can sign you up. Would definitely recommend it. Would be great if we could get a couple more people, so we have full grids every week. That would absolutely be fantastic. Anyway, you can see we lost position there as we just completely messed up Blanchimont, but Rhino's had a bit of contact there with Goldtrack. That might give us an opportunity to get past Goldtrack, and indeed it has. We're now in the slipstream of Rhino then. Can we make a move coming up to the source? We may have pulled out the slipstream a little bit too early there, when we're not quite as confident on the brakes as Rhino seemingly is, although we do you kind of nearly get ahead, but you know, that's never really going to happen. Rhino is always going to be able to take the better line. Now, either going up a Rouge, we should be able to get a good exit and then hopefully pass him down the Kemmel Straight, and of course that'll move us up into 5th. I've pretty scrappy exit really, but this should be able to get past him. But you can see, similar to what happened before, we've got a car on our right, so we can't turn right to go for the overtake. We're being forced to brake very early, but luckily I think they actually had a bit of contact there, and indeed I think they have further contact up here, because we do actually close in massively really. So obviously they've been compromised by fighting with each other. I can't believe we're only on lap 2. I mean, there's just so much going on really in this race. It's fantastic when you have wet conditions, and these cars are so much fun to drive. I've always felt they were neglected by the community, and I definitely recommend you guys hopping on F1 2013 today and just driving these classic cars again, because they are so much fun, especially when you're racing online. Anyway, while I was babbling on there, you can see Rhino and Goldtrack came together, so that's now moved us up into 6th place, and hopefully we can put right what we couldn't do last lap and actually get past Rhino. And indeed it looks like he's had a bit of a moment. That's going to present an opportunity. Is he going to run wide? But now our control is disconnected, which is just absolutely abysmal really. I mean, you know, what can you do? I mean, it's my own noobish fault really for not charging my Xbox controller up. As you can see, another noobish moment there from Cornish Pirate. You know, possibly involved in some contact with Baronator, possibly just run wide. I'm not sure what happened there, but whatever has happened, it doesn't matter, because we are now up into 7th place. It's telling us to pit then. So it's lap 5, of course, just 11 lap race, just 25% races. We do 2 a night. I didn't show Monaco because my controller disconnected again there, and it did it multiple times, and I believe I disconnected anyway. So anyway, this is a crucial thing there. Lap 5, 2 cars have come into the pits. Now I'm coming in on lap 7 for intermediates. Those cars before on lap 5 actually came in for wets, and any eagle-eyed people there could see, but I'm pretty much the only person, certainly of the front runners, on intermediate tyres, and as you can see, it's paying off absolutely handsomely. We're smashing the fastest lap, we're catching Aaron in 3rd, and we've absolutely blitzed past him. We have so much grip. It's the final lap of the race. There's Brad ahead, who's pit for wet tyres on, I believe, lap 6 or 7, and then there's Jessica, who's actually stayed out all race on the wet tyres, and it's paying off for her. Is this strategy call going to pay off for us? I mean, we really have nothing to lose. We practically came from about 6th or 7th on the grid. I mean, sorry, 6th or 7th, you know, before we made our pit stop. So really, we have nothing to lose. We're going to absolutely go for it. We've never won in this UTR Legends League. I do believe it's around round 8. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that's what round it is. So there's still plenty to play for, and plenty of time to get our first win. But, you know, we want it now. You know, we have a better opportunity than we're probably ever going to get. Brad's absolutely dominated the first half of the championship, really, but recently Aaron's taken quite a few points off him, and now I do believe there's basically nothing between them in the championship. We've got past Jessica then, who of course started on those wet tyres. It's been a very, very tough race for her, but we are going to make it past Brad then on the final run to the line. What a fantastic way then to win our first race in UTR Legends, ahead of Jessica, Brad, Aaron, Ravage, Goldtrap, Baronator, Pirate, Rhino, and Joseph James, of course, our teammate. Brad actually dropped to 4th because he had a time penalty, and Goldtrack had a time penalty as well. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this race. I've absolutely loved it. I loved racing it, and I hope